Hey there, Crowfin here. Today I'm going to attempt to do another recommendation video. I removed the audio intentionally from the original show to just because that was one of the big reasons the last one got copy struck. And I just wanted to explain that there will be no original audio in it, so I will not be able to well, you will not be able to hear the soundtrack of the show. To be honest, the show's soundtrack is just okay. It's kind of like a whimsical sort of soundtrack. It's fine. I like the opening song, however, it's pretty good. Just playing the opening scene, not the opening, well, just the animation from the opening theme here. The show we're actually going to talk about today is Uninhabited Planet Survive. And it's one of those shows that really got swept under the rug. It's not a bad show. I really like it. That's the reason why I'm actually showing it here. It's basically what would I say? It was one of those early 2000 shows that there was so many shows that came out that they got sort of swept under the rug. We're gonna get right into the plot in a minute. It's basically about a bunch of kids who are from a colony in space, and what it is on Earth. Earth has been completely what would I say? It's been like well, basically global warming happened, basically. So the Earth is basically completely devoid of life. They nobody can live there because of all the pollution. So it's one of those. So basically, everybody lives on colonies, and there's a bunch of these kids who go to school in a colony who have gone on a field trip. Their actual ship gets in some sort of like gravitational storm, and they end up getting their escape islands are getting transported somewhere that's completely different than the rest of the other ones. And they, as you see here, they sort of crash land on a uninhabited planet. Hence the name Uninhabited Planet Survive. It's a different. It's sort of like Lord of the Flies, in terms of the fact there's a bunch of kids stuck on a uninhabited place. There's all sorts of things there, like creatures. They have to learn how to survive. It's a good show if you want to learn things because it does teach you like survival tips. I find this good also. Like, let's say you have kids, it's one of those shows that would be good for kids. There's not many deaths or gory things. There is a death in the very first episode. I would have to warn you if you are going to show kids, where one of the main characters' parents dies, as he says, it's literally the first scene of the show. But apart from that, it's something that you could show your kids and probably enjoy as well. Um, it's it's not a super deep show. Well, it is because later on you figure out there's all sorts of like it's not just them trying to survive on a planet. Planet has all sorts of secrets. There's all sorts of different like I guess there's almost like I wouldn't say a civilization, but there's stuff that they find later on to show that there's not just them surviving the show. There's all sorts of secrets to the planet. There's secrets related to the main character. So it's worth checking out. It also another thing is that the character dynamic kind of reminds me of Digimon a bit with the designs. I don't know if it's made by the same animation company. We're gonna get also the creature design is really cool. I'm gonna see show this. We're gonna show you one of the creatures. There's just a lot of them, so I'm not gonna show a lot. I just sort of just picked out clips from the very first few episodes. So we're gonna show you the one of the creatures here. So this is two of the main characters, Howard and Minori, trying to get from the space shuttle you just saw to a island, like an island that they see or some land that they see. And the other kids have noticed something coming towards them. And the reason why the wave stopped is because of what you're going to see in a second. You see everybody's sort of noticed. The creatures' designs are a little basic, but I kind of like them for what they are. I was about to get a rude awakening. And by the way, I hate Howard. Even especially in the beginning, you'll really hate him. There's some sort of terrifying sea lizard thing. Yes, they have a laser gun. It's one of the things that come with the survival kit in the actual the escape pod that they were in. And Howard sucks at shooting, apparently. That guy's name is Kaoru. He's pretty great. We're just gonna go over the cast a bit here to show you what the main characters are like. So this is Luna. She's the main character. Her father died on Mars protecting her from an explosion. She sort of acts as the leader of the group. She tries to bring everybody together. She's alright. She has some survival skills. There's another reason that I'm not going to get into because there'll be spoilers, that she's like special in a way when it relates to the planets. She lives alone with this cat thing, which we're going to get into. The cat thing is called Choco. Choco is a robotic cat. She has all sorts of uses on the actual planet itself because she can actually scan like food and stuff to see if it's safe. She has a personality. She is also so one thing that's interesting is that she has to eat in order to replenish her energy. So she's like anybody else. She has to eat and drink food. Eat food and drink liquids in order to survive. And she sort of just tags along on the field trip and gets stuck with them. And here it's going to show an example of her having to eat food to like basically increase her hydrogen levels in her body. This is Kaoru. He's the sort of brooding, silent type. He is pretty. He's all for justice and whatnot. He's pretty nice, but he's basically this fighter of the group. He's also pretty smart compared to some of the other characters, but he doesn't say a few words basically. And from what I understand later on in the series, from what I remember, there's a sort of a bit of sort of a relationship scenario with him and Luna, the main character. But it's been a really long time since I watched it, so maybe it would just be misinterpreting things or me misremembering things. This is Charla. She's sort of the shy girl in the group, and she's always freaking out. Probably one of my least favorite characters in the series. She just sort of serves as Luna's like sort of best friend later on. She does stuff, but she's probably one of my less favorite characters. Now, this is, well, once you see her, this is Minori. She's sort of a rich girl. She's really smart, but she's kind of like, she's always butting heads with Luna because they're both sort of leader types. So she wants to do things her way. Luna wants to do things the other way. She likes music. As you see here, she's kind of mean at the very beginning, that's for sure. Well, not as mean as the next character, but she's not the best either. So this is Belle, and this is Howard. So Howard is a complete asshole. He's a rich kid who his father runs the colony, or he doesn't run the colony, but he runs like a mid-major company. He basically bullies everyone, especially Belle. Belle sort of looks like Brock, actually, and he's sort of he's really strong, but again has all sorts of insecurities because he gets bullied by Belle, and just sort of like becomes his henchman kind of at the beginning. So, and Howard is just such an asshole, but he has a lot of character development because he slowly becomes less of an asshole. And our last character is Shingo. He's basically, Izzy from Digimon. He's basically Izzy from Digimon on this show. So he's a sort of a genius. He likes to build stuff. He's good with computers, good with mechanical parts. It's like you see, he has that little like scooter thing. He built that himself. One thing in the scene you learn is that fossil fuels are banned on the colonies, but he still runs around with a gas-powered scooter kind of thing. The other thing, he's a bit full of himself because he's very smart, and also he's not very strong, so he's kind of depends on the others in some sense. Anyways, I just wanted to show that, basically, I just wanted to go through this to show you guys a series that I really like. It's not very well known. You can't really find this on a streaming site. The only real way to watch this is either you buy an expensive DVD, and it's only available on one website I could find. I could not find it on Amazon. It's like $80. So that's one way to watch it. To be honest with you, just pirate it. And if you really like it, then buy it. Because it's not worth just watching on one of those like watch cartoon websites, because it's not really worth it to spend a lot of money if you're not sure you're gonna like it. I would give it a few episodes, and if you really like it, then I would suggest buying it. Anyways, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and have a great day.